It's no secret that in today's society, there's one goal, and it's to always look good and feel good. And with this goal, a toxic standard has been created, which is that it's best to look young, and it's especially prevalent with women because of beauty standards that have been around for a long time. Why are women judged on the basis of their youthfulness and looks, and how far is too far when it comes to toxic beauty standards? So, all over the world, a woman's age is considered a big deal, and whether it has to do with status and popularity, marriage, education, employment, stuff like that, we all have attributed being younger to being more capable. And in the workplace, gendered ageism creates a lot of conflict because it can heavily affect a woman's job security. In a 2021 survey of American, Canadian, and European women by Forbes, 33% of the respondents in the survey felt like they couldn't get a job or an interview because of their age and gender. The most common experiences were that their opinions were going ignored, seeing younger colleagues get more attention, and they even weren't invited to meetings. So why do we consider older women less capable when they have more life experience and wisdom? In a patriarchal society, femininity is attributed to youthfulness. The younger a woman is, the more desirable and acceptable she is, and as she ages, those traits kind of fade away. Whereas with men, it's more common for them to gain more respect as they age. This is just one example, but in society, it's not like a huge deal for men to let their hair go gray with age, but women are often looked down upon for not dyeing their gray hair back to like a natural color, and we see this a lot in the media and celebrities. In modern day, it's becoming a lot more common for women to marry men their same age or younger, but there's still a stigma around it being normal for the husband to be at least a few years older and sometimes much older. Unfortunately, it's ingrained in girls from the industry versus inferiority stage of childhood that hiding their age and doing anything to appear younger is kind of the only way to preserve their self-worth and identity. And when a woman gets to her formal operational stage of life, her critical thinking skills will reflect this goal to always look young, and it can create a lot of insecurities. In a 2022 survey by the AARP, which is an organization dedicated to solving issues among older people and things like that, 2 out of 3 women aged 50 plus regularly faced discrimination based on their age. Similarly, 69% of respondents in the survey said they also faced judgment and discrimination after turning 18 and no longer being a minor. Middle-aged and older women will often suffer from what's called invisible woman syndrome, and this kind of happens after they settle down and have kids. And if you're wondering why does it happen, if society kind of like expects women to begin families, part of the reason is because after women are done having children, they no longer have the potential to reproduce, and they're no longer seen as acceptable or relevant to the general public. Giving birth and becoming mothers can often cause women to decline in status, whether it's in the workplace or among friends and family. And even if a woman doesn't have kids, she will kind of begin to fade into the background as early as age 25. And if she were to quote unquote keep acting young, this would be outside the norm. In recent years, this kind of craze to quote unquote stay young forever has developed into a wild standard that most women are unable to keep up with. For example, tons of makeup and skincare products are advertised as anti-aging or for younger looking skin, such as foundation that will get rid of wrinkles or anti-aging face creams and stuff like that. Plastic surgery is another popular example. So when people get Botox, the chemical that's injected will damage and paralyze their nerve endings, which causes their face muscles to stop working, and it gets rid of wrinkles and smooths out the skin. And there's tons of other procedures out there like forehead wrinkle injections, facelifts, lip filler, and liposuction. Many women will go to unattainable lengths to put off aging because society has kind of taught them to be afraid of it. Also, with the new age of social media, there's content targeted toward young women that discourage showing any signs of aging or showing tips and inventions to significantly slow down the aging process. Ones that I have seen are an anti-lip wrinkle straw, so you don't have to purse your lips while drinking. I've seen countless face masks, beauty products, and massages to keep your skin looking fresh and youthful, and even a woman who trained her face muscles to stop working so she wouldn't have wrinkles or lines. Luckily, there has been positive counterculture against ageism. A second 2020 study by the University of Michigan found that among adults ages 50 to 80, many adults felt more comfortable being themselves in the older stages of life. They had a strong sense of purpose, felt more positive about aging, and enjoyed life more than they first thought. But for women specifically, how far is too far when it comes to toxic ideas about aging and beauty? Is it possible for women to embrace their natural age without fear, or will there be even more anti aging stigma in the future?